I've done most of the things in
Around 600 people came from across the state to a conference at Poly Ballroom at UC Berkeley to determine statewide action to reverse the effects of state budget cuts to public education.
If we are not able today to unite and fight back in a democratic mass movement, we will not be able to achieve free public education.
After a day of discussion and voting on proposals, the conference chose March 4th as the day for the united statewide action.
Things are going to happen in this fall because some sectors of public education are mobilizing in the fall, but we realize that when we're going to be all united together is in the spring. So we need to use everything that's happening in the fall to build up for our collective spring action. We had a vote and we agreed that we will have 1 day of statewide strike with variety of actions, right? This we agreed on, right? This we agreed on. We are going to see if we're going to precise what kind of tactics we do, if we do a march, if we do a rally, if we do an occupation. We can have a common discussion here. We want to do all the same thing. It's fine. We can do it together. But we can also discuss that maybe we will let every school decide. My school wants to go on occupation. They go on occupation. My school feels like going to a march. They go on a march. This is what we're going to vote, okay?
The conference decided it would be up to each school and organization to determine what form of protest they would take on March 4th. UC Student Region Designate Jesse Cheng drove up from UC Irvine Friday night to see what students were saying at the conference.
I'm here because, you know, the position of the student region is to really bring student perspective to the Board of Regents. So I'm here, I feel like this, to get a feeling for how students feel across the state, you know, how they're reacting to these kinds of fee increases and the kind of crisis, the budget crisis that the UC is going through, you know. So I'm kind of using this to get a sense of student perspective, and that's why I'm here. You know, I feel like there's a lot of agitation among students. You know, obviously students are upset and they're struggling, and that's really unfortunate. The flip side of that, I also feel a lot of empowerment coming from students. I feel like students feel really empowered to do something, really active to do something, and this is time to really create change. So I think that's great, right? I think that's really good, especially during a time like this.
For the Daily Californian, this is Javier Panzer.